Well, my little sunshine, gather round. Your old granny's got a story to tell. In the beginning, God created everything. The whole wide world. He made the sun, the moon, the stars, and all the animals. But do you know what was extra special?
What, Granny?
People. God made people who could talk, love, and make choices. The first people were Adam and Eve. They lived in a beautiful garden called Eden. You're right! A sneaky snake tricked them into eating the forbidden fruit. This brought sadness and hard times into the world. But God had a plan to make things right again. He sent heroes to help people and remind them of his love. There was Noah, who built a big boat to save animals from a flood. And Abraham, who left his home to follow God's plan. Then there was Moses, who led God's people out of slavery in Egypt. And don't forget young David, who defeated a giant with just a slingshot.
Wow, they sound brave.
They were. And all along, God was preparing for something even more amazing. He promised to send someone extra special to save everyone. That someone was Jesus. He was born as a tiny baby in a stable.
A stable, like where animals live.
That's right. Angels sang, shepherds visited, and wise men brought gifts. Jesus grew up to do wonderful things. He healed sick people just by touching them. He made blind people see and even calmed storms. But most importantly, he taught everyone about God's love. He said we should love everyone, even people others ignore or don't like.
That sounds nice, Granny.
It is, sunshine. But some people didn't like what Jesus was doing. They were scared of change. They did a terrible thing. They hurt Jesus, and he died on a cross.
Oh no, that's so sad.
It was very sad. But remember, God always has a plan. 3 days later, something amazing happened. Can you guess?
Did Jesus come back to life?
That's exactly right. Jesus came back to life. It showed that God's love is stronger than anything, even death. Jesus stayed with his friends for a while, teaching them more about God's love. Then he went back to heaven. But he didn't leave us alone. He promised to send the Holy Spirit to be with us always.
Oh, what's the Holy Spirit, Granny?
The Holy Spirit is like a helper that lives in our hearts, guiding us and reminding us of God's love. And that, my little sunshine, is the greatest story ever told.
Thanks, Granny. Can you tell it again?
Of course, my dear. But first, remember that this story is about God's love for you too.